Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Watch On My Reviews. This is your boy James. I am here to give my honest review while trying to watch my mouth. And I'm not going to be able to do it this video, but that's all right. We're going to try it another time. Joining me, as always, is my co host, my best friend, Mrs. Best. And we are here to do House of Villains Season 1, Episode 5, which actually was an entertaining episode and a much better game this episode. Would you agree, Mrs. Best?
Um, the game was a little better. This show's kind of disappointing me a little bit, just in how they format it and stuff. But
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot better, but honestly, this episode really didn't disappoint me as much as the last two did. So I was pretty much here for that. So let's go ahead and get started. So we know that New York went home. She was eliminated. We were not surprised. So it's the next day, and Anfisa goes up to Shake. They're sitting outside, and she's trying to basically collect some data, is what I like to call this. So she asked him, "Did you vote for me?" And Shake instantly wants to, for some reason, not tell her that he did vote for her, but in fact, we know that he didn't. So he said no. And it was like, she said, okay. Bobby comes and joins them, and Fisa tells him, I just want to know who voted for me so I can watch my back around this house. And he was all like, yeah, and I'm trying to figure out who voted for New York. And so Shake's like, fuck, I voted for New York. So if I tell Bobby, then I'm going to have a target because I went against New York. And pretty much he did. He told New York he was not going to vote for her, but sure enough, he did. So he basically throws Corinne under the bus and said, I think Corinne voted for New York, which I think she did vote for New York, if I'm not mistaken.
she did. She did.
Yeah. So I don't understand what the fuck the problem is. But Bobby kind of was like, oh, yeah, well, then Corinne's a piece of shit for that, which she is because she said she would have New York's back. So later on, Shake goes up to Bobby and said, no, I really did vote for New York. And he goes, okay, I thought you did because it wouldn't have made no sense for Corinne to do it. But y'all have to understand, Corinne did vote for New York. She's just not going to tell y'all she did.
Mm-hmm.
So Bobby is kind of doing what he does, which is pissed and kind of saying, Shake is a, backstabber. He said he was going to go against New York, pretty much starting all of this bullshit and throws Corinne into it. And so that he tried to throw you under the bus by saying you voted for New York. Now, Corinne said, why would Shake do that? But it's like, Corinne, you did vote for New York. Now we not gonna act like you did. We get what you doing. But she was throwing all of this tantrum and going off saying, "Oh, I can't believe Shake and all this." So the whole house is pretty much coming down on Shake at this point. So they're now about to go into their next game request because the little voice thing, so they have a next assignment. So this game is a little bit more of a physical game. It's basically they have like these chests that have 5 locks on them. And what they have to do is they have to melt a sculpture of ice that either gives a hammer, a lock, or a key. So at this point, they're all trying, they go to their own individual poles, trying to melt ice that has something unlocked. And what everybody is doing is they're not really playing in the best interest of themselves. You're either trying to align to get Shake to be one of the people who do not finish first, or you're trying to get Anfisa. They're trying to help Anfisa. It was like one of the two. Meanwhile, Omarosa over there working her ass off trying to get her shit done. And you know, ends up unlocking. So people started to help each other out. Some people helped Omarosa, some people helped Anfisa, some people helped Shake. Johnny Bananas feels like his alliance is stronger with Shake, so he was making sure that Shake wins. So Shake at one point got his shit all unlocked, and instead of opening the trunk, because the game premises was if you're the winner of this game, you have to get all of your locks unlocked and then open the trunk to retrieve the bottle of wine. Shake got his things unlocked, but didn't open the trunk, and no one else can open it for him. He goes, "You're done. You're done. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you." Meanwhile, Omarosa like, "Oh, he didn't open his trunk. Let me open my shit up real quick." And Omarosa got hers open and won the fucking game just like that. I said, "Shake, you are a fucking idiot. A fucking idiot." I could not believe my eyes and my ears. Like, how did you feel watching that game, Mrs. Best? You have to have an opinion on this.
Well, it was they do that in the challenge. The melting the ice and stuff. They do that in the challenge a lot. I haven't really seen it in Survivor. I don't know why they didn't just choose like a variety of a different take of the games on the shows that these people were on. But
Right.
I think
Yeah.
it's dumb. I was looking at them like, you need this. You fucked up.
Yes.
Pay attention to
Because
the
it was
rules of
like,
the game. I mean,
right. But
he
it's
wasn't
like
listening
because
closely.
he was no, his arrogance got the best of him because he don't realize he could have changed the whole dynamic of the house had he won. Because
Mm-hmm.
not only could you had turned the tables, but then you could have eliminated one of the main ones that you were getting into with Bobby, Corinne, and Fisa. You could have easily got the three on the chopping block.
He doesn't think. I feel like little things, lying about who you voted for. It's like, why, dude? Like I
Yeah,
Shake
like
is
that was
weird.
stupid. I would have said I voted for New York because I didn't want her here anymore. Plain and simple.
I don't
This what
understand.
what I don't understand about this dynamic of all of them. It's not just Shake. All of them are forgetting this is a fucking competition. This is a competition. This is not a dating show. This is not a real world house. This is a competition where you are supposed to eliminate each other so you can take home $250,000. When I would tell y'all I would be the most isolated person in this whole house, but then come get y'all asses together in this game, I wouldn't trust none of you. But it's human nature. We have to trust. That's just what it is. So Shake, after learning he did not win the game, was pissed and was like, "No, you have to rerun the tapes. No, there's no way. I won. I won." And was like, "No, you didn't." Now Omarosa was celebrating her victory. She said, "I won. This is it. Yes." And
Just
I was,
rubbing it in.
yeah, she was. She was happy, because Omarosa, like I said, Omarosa is a true competitor. She is, and she pays. One thing about Omarosa is she's very astute, and that's what I love about her is that she's very astute. There's things I don't like about her. As I said, I love and hate her, but I have to give it to her. She is very astute. She is going to play this game until no other. So I was really like, damn, I happy she won because I know I expected it, but I was like, Shake, you had this. You had it. All because you wanted to be arrogant. And that's what I'm telling you, men. There's a lot of men like Shake in this world. He reminds me of a lot of men in this world who always think they have somebody over a barrel because they think they won something. In reality, no, you were close to winning, but you didn't win. So he knows now he got to go ass kiss when he get back to this house, and that's pretty much what he does. He goes and tries to get ass kiss. He's like, trying to apologize to Corinne, trying to apologize to everybody. And it's like at this point, you might as well just
It's
go
too
ahead.
obvious. It's like when Anfisa was trying to use her body to get things, and the fact that people like her. But he is a doctor, well, veterinarian, which is Dr. Vanimal. So
Yeah.
doctors be having them egos, and I think we seen that a little bit with Shake. It's the same stuff I saw in Love Is Blind with the guy. He does too much talking. He doesn't listen to others, and he's kind of like it's an asshole.
Pretty much, it's crazy to me that I just was flabbergasted because he had it in his back pocket, and you know, it just wasn't his game. So at the same time that he's having everybody trying to kiss everybody's ass, Omarosa pulls all the ladies to the side and pretty much tries to do her mind fuck, which I wasn't even mad at. But she basically told the women, look, it's the same number of men and women alike that have not been eliminated. We need to stick together as women. So since I have the over control of putting people up, I'm not going to put any of you women up. I'm going to put one of the men up, all the men up. Pretty much fucking with their mindsets because we know Omarosa. We know Omarosa's not going to do that. I knew as soon as she opened up her mouth and said that. And the women are like, cool, yeah, Pinky swearing it and bullshit. And it was like, y'all, this is a fucking competition. Why aren't y'all getting this? Like, it is crazy. There's no way I would trust her.
He keeps doing and playing. Like, even though Omarosa obviously uses the manipulative aspect of things, but it's like she's doing the same thing every episode. So I'm looking at them like, what's going? Y'all still don't see what
Y'all don't see exactly. I'm doing this too. Like and then someone brought up, well, if you were in the moment, you wouldn't be able to say, no, 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 no. I know a shyster when I see one. There's nothing that she could sell to me at this game. Sorry, y'all, my allergies are killing me right now. Like,
Everybody's are.
weather has been so fucked up here lately. So my allergies are killing me. So sorry if I'm rubbing my nose a lot. But in terms, we all see what you're doing, Omarosa, and I would have saw what she's doing. There's no way I would trust her, especially knowing her past and knowing what she will do. No, we're good. So yes. Now, moving on from there, she has to pick the people to go on her outing with. So she chooses Fairplay because she has the longest history with him. And she chooses Anfisa, which was a shock to me because I didn't see them getting close in the house because usually Anfisa has been to herself, but she made it over to the outing event. So once they get to the outing event, it is a huge line buffet of sushi and different type of tempura rolls and everything. I'm not big on that myself, but it did look very appetizing. I will say that. So moving on from there, they are eating and they're talking about, you know, people in the house who they ask her who she feels like she's going to put up on the chopping block, and she goes, "I don't know. I have to play this very strategic." And and that's pretty much it. They didn't go into any further conversations about who she was putting up, who she wasn't putting up. It was a matter of she has to play it strategic. So they get back to the house, and and this is what I be talking about Corinne. Corinne is sloppy all over the place. She is so smitten with Johnny Bananas. It's just like, girl.
Johnny Bananas is a hoe, Corinne.
Right. It's like, why aren't you seeing this? Like, your discernment is way off. Do you not listen to your intuition?
Even if you don't have discernment, she seems like the type of girl who has watched an episode of The Real World or The Challenge. So I feel
Wait,
like
wait, wait. Let me do you one better than that. This man wrote a fucking note, and at any moment, he could have said the shit was fake. He had the whole house turn against you and made it seem like it was you that wrote it. He could have came out and defended and said, "No, I don't think it was Corinne," even though he's the mastermind behind it. So that should tell you right there that he's willing to sell you up the fucking river for this money. He's done it before.
Johnny's gritty. The challenge is literally a show. It's competition reality, but that's what he's been doing. He's done, I think, over 27 seasons of it. So that show, on top of being athletic, I'm surprised no one's came for him. He's good.
Oh, he would have been the first person I got out if I was on the show.
He's good at strategy, just like Omarosa, but he's doing it differently. He is playing the game, and that's why he did that to that girl. He don't care. Johnny Bananas has slept with women for 27 seasons plus on the challenge, and then voted
right.
Got his little, what off. So he don't care, but she has no. Corinne, I want her to go, but then I feel like she needs to stay towards the end because she's easy to beat. She's not a villain.
She's not.
She's a dingbat.
She is. I agree 100%. So moving on from there, Omarosa and Johnny Bananas begin to have a conversation because Johnny wants to make sure he's still safe with Omarosa. And she starts talking to him, trying to strategize. She's playing with his mind too. Like, what you understand about Johnny, he plays mind games, but Omarosa is the queen of the complete mind fuck. She is going to make sure that she gets everything she wants by all means, even if that means sacrificing your ass. So what she's saying to him is that, she wants to put somebody up who she feels is just skating on by. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like when people are just skating on by. Well, goes, who do you have in mind? And she doesn't immediately say it. But we are completely not surprised when they go to the elimination round and she reveals who it is. So let's go to the elimination round. So the elimination round comes over. Omarosa sits in her chair, all dramatic like she always does. And it's like, if you don't just sit your ass in that fucking chair.
She's good TV.
She is, but damn, girl, sit your ass in that fucking chair and just stop. Shit. I mean, she's... what's going on? Like, who it is. So it was very... mind-boggling to me that the first person that she put up on the whole chopping block, damn, I forgot who she put up first. I know she put Corinne up. So I think Corinne was the second person. Who she put up first?
Was it Tanisha?
No, she put Tanisha up last. Who was the first person? Because I have Corinne and I have Tanisha. I didn't gave away the fucking thing. Hold on. Who? Let me see. Shake.
Who?
She put up Shake first. That's what she put up.
Oh,
So she put up Shake first because obviously, he's an asshole. He thought he had it, so she put up Shake, and he was very pathetic. So I wasn't mad at that. She put up Corinne. Now, mind you, I said she had a conversation in the kitchen with the other lady saying, "I'm not gonna put none of you ladies up. We need to try to eliminate the harder competition, which would be the men." So she just totally backstabbed Corinne and put her up. And what she says is, "I think you're a fierce competitor, and I think people underestimate you." And I said, Omarosa, that was good, but we know why you put that girl up. You didn't like her from jump, and you want her out.
yeah.
So let's not play like you. Let's not play like you really think that girl is some fierce competitor that you think can beat
I
you at the
also
end of the
think
day.
because Omarosa is strategic that she put Corinne up because that's a person you can vote for time and time again. And if you're intelligent, I know I could talk her out of being mad at me for voting her time and time again. Sounds fucked up. Chick's easy to manipulate.
She is.
It's
She
just
is.
it's Corinne. I'm tired of her. She's like a gnat. I just want
Mm-hmm.
to
And then lastly, y'all, she says she is tired of people skating down the sidelines and trying to go unnoticed. So she puts up Tanisha. And I said that was smart. A lot of people were confused by that. I wasn't. Because Tanisha is skating by. She's playing the game in a different way. Tanisha is playing the game in the circumstance of, oh, well, I'm just going to make alliances in the house. And if I lose, I know if I'm cool with this person, cool with that person, and the winner, they're never going to put me up. She's doing it with Johnny Bananas. It's like, yeah, no, break that shit up. I was I was like, yes, Tanisha needs to be eliminated because she needs to fight for her position. I feel like she is skating by. I actually agree with
Yes,
Omarosa.
she is.
I
She
Yeah.
is. Even
So
Anfisa, who's pretty silent, she doesn't say or do much. But when it comes time to participate, if it's Anfisa participates, she politics. She does her part. Corinne done cried her way into being a villain. Everybody's done something except for Tanisha. I'm tired of it.
right. Yeah, and I actually agree with her. A lot of people, when you look online, people are like, she's fucked up for doing that to the girls, especially Tanisha. I said, no, she's not. Tanisha is skating by. I need to see what you're made of. I'm sorry. If it's down to the final two and it's me and you, I need to see how much you're willing to fight for yourself because then that will let me know what I am dealing with. I understood exactly Omarosa's point of putting Tanisha up. So that's why I wasn't mad at her. So Tanisha felt slighted. She goes, "You a snake. I'm going to get your ass." And Omarosa said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." Omarosa didn't even give a fuck. That didn't phase Omarosa not one bit. Omarosa didn't even give it the satisfaction. And I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad that Omarosa paid her ass. That's because it's like, why are you fucking mad? You knew you were gonna have to go up at some fucking point.
You're in a competition.
Yes, it's like I don't
Reality
understand why you
show.
mad. Like that
This is
shit was
not the
stupid.
Bad Girls Club. This is not Zeus's baddies. There's no Natalie Nunn or Camilla here. Listen, you got voted. You have not been voted at all. Most people would have been like, well, I haven't been voted yet, so I'm kind of waiting on it. She hasn't even been waiting on it. That is why Omarosa voted you, because it's not just skating by. She don't even have the fear to get voted. So, and she's kind of boring too.
It's
I'm
not that I don't
sorry.
think she's necessarily boring. I just think yes, she is skating by. Like I forgot Tanisha was on the show last episode. That's how much I don't pay attention to her. So yeah, I need your feathers to be ruffled, sweetie. I need to see what you're made of. I played nice with you in the beginning. I'm not going to play nice. This is a competition. This is $250,000 on the line. That is life changing money. So I am sorry. No, 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 no. Your ass is going up. If you really about it, you'll win the competition and not get eliminated.
True.
Point
Very true.
point blank in the period.
That's all you
So
have to do.
that's all you have to do. I don't understand what the problem is. But that was House of Villains, y'all. I'm not gonna keep House of Villains a long recap just because the shows are a little bit redundant. The drama is really overplayed. So I just feel like, as long as I keep it short and to the point, we'll be fine with this review. Plus, we are a little behind. So I'm trying to make up for lost time here. But that was all that happened on this recap. Mrs. Best, do you have anything you want to add to the recap?
No, nothing happened
No?
at the end. So
Yeah, nothing happened till the end. So there we go. So yep, there's what it is, you guys. We will be back for this one. I don't think they're playing this next week. I think they're gonna skip a week and do it the next following week because I didn't see it on my roster. But I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll come back and we will recap the show. But we're going to do one more live, you guys. We have Real Housewives of Potomac. I say that one for last because I know that's going to be a longer video because of the bullshit that has happened. So if you guys like that entertainment and enjoy it, come on over to Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all. We going to make it do what it do, get through the recaps, and live our best lives. Like, comment, and subscribe to both channels because we are trying to get the subscriber count up, y'all. We are really trying to make careers, do extra lines of income. We know what can be done, and we know that y'all are viewing us. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you ain't got to watch us every day. So there it is. But thank you so much. But we do appreciate the like, comment, subscribe, and interactions. Make sure you comment and share us. Okay, you guys? See you soon. Bye-bye.